Habari, habari yako. Good morning, good afternoon, my dear brothers and sisters. How have you been since we left one another, my dear friends? I hope you are very okay. I hope God is always with us. I'm always praying for you, as well as the way you pray for me, those friends of mine. Thank you very much. And I once more appreciate you, saying that I'm very humble. I am actually very appreciative to you, my dear sisters and brothers. Kohera Senior here. Wishing you the best of luck, wishing you a lot of blessings wherever you are, because you have decided to stand with me. And in fact, God is great because you are making me to move, at least to get something, so that I and Sarah can move ahead. Thank you very much. How are you, my Team Kohera? How are you, my new subscribers? Most welcome to our channel. I will be entertaining you. I will be giving you briefs, matter concerning political, social, and economic challenges and events. Thank you very much for the comments of the previous video, where I had showed you our political direction in Korea, where the president had visited our county and our sub-counties, the two sub-counties, and it happened that there was an ugly incident in Korea West. My constituency is Korea East, but in Korea West, that is where they happened to throw a shoe. A shoe flew, almost hitting him, but he repulsed it using his hand. And the culprits were held. But it has also been discovered that it was just but accidental, because it was one of the gentlemen happened to have a shoe as pretending to make a video from the president, because he somehow he has no phone. So the other one from behind, who was having the real phone, hit that shoe and it flew towards the president. So I think he has pardoned them. He has, because the leaders apologized on our community. They had no intention of making any extravaganza. It wasn't something that is according to our members of parliament. It wasn't something planned. Those were very young boys, because the one who threw the shoe, who was holding the shoe, is 18 years. The other one was 22, and the other one was 20 years. So those are Gen Zs, very young boys. So that is the way it is. Today I have around 2 or 3 items to share. The first one is also an incident which has taken place in Kenya here. I don't know where the world is heading to. This one concerns a pastor, a man of God, who had gone to preach. This man lives in Busia. Busia is the boundary between Kenya and Uganda. Then he happens to be a pastor. Now he is alleging that he went to pray for somebody in Uganda. When he reached that victim who needed prayers, he prayed until a demon came out of that person in the name of a serpent, that is a snake. The snake had inverted, that is according to the pastor. The snake had inverted the victim's spirit. Then when he prayed, a snake came out, a black snake, which was actually 3 meters long. You can imagine. And then, so this man is perceived to have redeemed that victim, and he carried the snake with him in a small bag, in a bag. So after finishing the prayers, the gentleman traveled and crossed the border to Kenya from Uganda. It is at the border where he was intercepted by the Kenyan police. I don't know how they discovered. Those people who check across the border, whether people are smugglers, what are you carrying, can you come here? Surprisingly enough, when they stopped him, and they told him to put the bag and open the bag. When he opened the bag, a long black snake came out. And every policeman around there ran for his life. So it is this man again who was forced to go and catch the snake. He had somehow, I don't know whether it is his powers which overpowers that snake. He caught it up and then he returned it into the bag. Then he was taken to the police station. So I don't know from there. So that is why I'm saying there is always culture, there is always Jesus, and there is always witchcraft. Although Mora, I'm coming to you, although Mora is trying to oppose me, but she will agree. So you can find here in Kenya, several pastors have been caught with people's women, even in the bush. The other incident happened down here near Lake Victoria at Nyatike, where one pastor was boosted with somebody's wife, and the motorbike was standing by the roadside. That man was killed, and you see, there are others here. The other time I made a video showing you that near Rongo here, there are people who don't want to go to hospital, who want to fast until they die, and they were arrested by the police. Not even that, there are churches here which are doing very, 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 very unique things. Imagine a church, a pastor with his members, that he does not allow women to enter a church when they have their inner pants. Just imagine that once you enter that, when you are approaching the door, you must remove your pant and put it somewhere there. And there are also some who have gone as far as shaving their members' private parts. Those are ladies. They shave So when we talk about that, it does not mean that I am ungodly. But now we don't know who is the correct God. We don't know. According to what is happening here in Africa, here, more so in Kenya, people are taking different directions in the name of praying and redeeming others. Like this gentleman here with a snake, he's saying that he had gone to make prayers so that that person could be healed. Imagine by using a snake instead of a Bible. Hey, that is very, very something. So I am connecting this one to what I had made a video, the previous video, alerting Uncle Mo that not everyone who comes to hold Baby Maisha is honest. No, not everyone. I saw someone commenting that somebody cannot come by plane and then my friend, let me tell you, this is Africa. We differ by culture. We differ by faith. There are people who even believe in charms. There are people who believe in snakes like this man here. There are people who believe in demon, in ungodly spirits. So, my sister Moran, don't pretend. Don't pretend that because you know English, you are not a kissy. Don't pretend. Don't cheat people. In kissy, I told you earlier, kisses are my uncles. What are you saying that those are superstitions? Are you not? Are you not agreeing with me that you people, you kisses, you have this chance of injecting the young children, ibiri? Are you saying, Mora? Don't because you are speaking English to white people and let them, don't flatter people, saying that those are superstitions, telling people that there are no witchcrafts. In fact, witchcraft even in Kiss is rampant, very rampant. There are cases where old men have been killed in public by mob justice. Any old woman in Kiss, in a typical village, is perceived to be a witch. What are you saying? Those young children are very delicate and they are always in danger. So don't pretend because you speak English. If you see any red woman, any red-eyed woman, especially those women who are fat and with big eyes, those are very dangerous women who always inject those charms to young children. In Kisii, there are cases where even the caskets have been exhumed from the graves. There are cases whereby caskets have been found with no corpse. People bury their loved one. The following day you find there is no casket in the grave. Or rather, the following day you find the casket but without that person who was buried. Instead you find bananas inside. What do you think even these Europeans are fools that they don't know the cultures of these people? They know. So when I talk about that, I mean what I know. I mean what I know. So for you to pretend that the Kohera senior, you are an elder. I thought you were learned. I thought you could not. There is nothing like that. Religious is always your belief. If you believe on a snake, that is your religion. If you believe on the trees, that the trees can heal you, that is your faith. Huh? So those who go to church believe in the name of the Bible, in the name of God. But people believe, even Indians believe in cows. People even believe in praying mantis. People even believe in different snakes. So don't fool. You are a young. Read African culture properly, my dear young sister. Go back and read the African culture. You will understand what I'm saying. But for you to say that, I don't know, you see, there is nothing there. Nothing. Okay, fine. On the same Mora, I also concur with you that Di Mwango has gotten a fiancé, and in fact, I also congratulated her. You see, in this world, you never know where God planned for your future. So if this young lady has gotten a fiancé, let her, maybe now I assume now you are her mentor because you are more elderly than her. Then just teach her that in our culture, once a young lady, a girl, introduces her fiancé to his father, that is the last stage for negotiation. So I think that is what will take place, because I saw her introducing the Mzungu to her dad, and when his dad was very smart in a good Thai. Congratulations for the first time. That was good. So I believe now this young lady is extra serious. I believe she is not doing that just to gather views. It is time for her to marry. I saw you actually telling us how she loves that young man, that she has pure love, that she even cooks for her, he cooks for her, and that proves it to be a lot of love. But let me caution you that African women are very unique. You will overlap. She may forget and overlap the love. She may overlook the young man. No matter what she does to her, she'll turn to be his boss. She'll now be boasting. But I believe, because in our culture, before you introduce any person to your father, you must have dug his biography. You know his background. You know the parents. You know the place. You know everything. He has also been blessed by the other family. That is why he is here. Now, my young princess, it is actually a challenge to you that you have shown the whole world your views, your fiancé. And the people are doubting. Because I saw Mora hitting some people, saying, those who are saying that you don't even know how to kiss him. I saw Mora. Mora, sometimes you are funny. I don't know who said that. I saw Mora complaining very bitterly that all these people are saying that the kiss has been rejected. Oh, this, that, and that, and that. But the most important thing here is actually a heartly love. Not even the money Mora you are talking about. Let me tell you that it is very unfortunate if you love a person because of his money. And I'm warning you. It is very unfortunate. Dig out and find whether this man has you in his heart before you engage and bring and introduce that person to your parents, and you put such in a YouTube channel. We are witnesses. Will she maintain? Will she maintain? That is my big question. Because remember, marriage is a very long journey. Marriage needs patience. Marriage needs tolerance. There is a time when you are going to be very happy, and there is a time when you are going to differ. Will you tolerate? Will you maintain? Because you have already introduced this gentleman. We are very proud. We have so many African girls who have been married by Europeans, and they are there. In fact, they do well. They do well. Will you be an exceptional? So, Mura, since you are my daughter's mentor, please, I also call upon those people who are criticizing. That is normal. Once people see one loving another one, there is that what you said about the jealousy. There is jealousy, especially to women, not men. Especially women to women are very jealous to others, and they can criticize because the first time they were saying he is a minor, the other time they were saying he is old. So I don't know. So I'm also praying for the young lady D, and in fact I'm looking forward to congratulate you at the last stage of your marriage. But now, will you maintain? Do you know his culture? Because you know we differ in culture. We differ in culture. Every country has its own culture. Have you adapted? Have you adapted their culture? Do you know them? That is the big question, and in fact, it is a big challenge. But we are looking forward. I don't expect you to step back so that these other young ladies in Africa will have a chance to shout on you and call you names. No, go ahead. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, may I stop there, wishing D. Mwango a good marriage and that kind of love. Go ahead and do it. Thank you very much. May I once more call Coherence Senior Team that I'm here wishing you every success wherever you are, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much. May God bless you.